Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is a little collective haul. So I have a few luxury pieces in here. I have a few dresses that I got in as well, just a mix of everything. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the luxury pieces, and it's actually 24 Sevres day today. So 24 Sevres do this one day only sale, so it's literally live for only one day, and you can get 24% off your order, and there are a ton of gorgeous items included. I do have a whole blog post covering this, so I will link that down below if you wanted to see my pics, but so many gorgeous items. And included in the sale are the items that I got here today. So first up, this gorgeous little Valentino card holder, and definitely not something I needed, but the colour just absolutely blew me away. I thought it was so stunning. So it comes in the little Valentino packaging with the dust bag right there. And then inside is this gorgeous little blue card holder. I'm such a sucker for a really pretty baby blue shade, and I just thought this was the most stunning thing. It's actually quite a substantial card holder as well, because sometimes you get them and they're a little bit thinner and more flimsy. This is like proper. It has like a good amount of width to it. You have that beautiful V Valentino logo right there. The colour is the prettiest sky blue, and it's more of like a pebbled grain leather, so I think it's going to be super durable as well. You just open it up like so. You have plenty of card slots. So you have card slots right there. You have a space for your coins too. More card slots on the other side, and you also have a space for bills too. So it's actually really well laid out. It's more like a mini wallet than kind of a card holder or coin purse. And I just thought this was gorgeous. The colour's even pretty in person than it looked online, and yeah, just super, super cute, especially with the 24% off. Next up, I have a pair of flats, and these are from Aquazzura. I don't know if I've ever had a pair of Aquazzura flats before. I definitely have heels, but it's been a very long time since I bought anything from this brand. They've completely changed their packaging. So I think it used to be purple with like a gold pineapple, and now it's this almost kind of like Tiffany blue. It's really, really pretty. And then you get the little dust bag as well. The tissue paper. I think like new luxury tissue paper is probably my favorite thing about the unboxing experience, because it's just so crisp and lovely, and I just love it. And here are the flats. So they are a two-tone one, and they have this kind of dusky like rose pink base, but you have the black cap toe as well. So it's kind of a pointed one, but squared off as well, so it feels and looks very fresh and modern. And then for a little bit of extra glamour, you have that metallic gold heel right there. And these are just so stunning, but what's the best thing of all about them is the leather is the softest leather I have ever felt in my life. Like, so many designer flats, I feel like they can be very structured and rigid and just not very comfortable. This, it's like the smushiest, most gorgeous leather. It feels like butter when you put them on. They are absolutely incredible. Like, I was blown away when I tried them on. There's a little bit of padding with the sole, not too much, not anything crazy, but they are just insanely comfortable. So I am so thrilled about these. I knew I liked the look of them. I wasn't sure how comfortable they would be. It's difficult to tell the softness of the leather when you're just looking at photos online, but these are just so much softer than I could have imagined. They even feel really nice on the inside. It's almost like a kind of suede interior, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. So I am super excited about these. I've definitely gotten more into my designer flats and just nicer flats in general since having Leo and needing to run after him like all the time. And I just think these are the chicest things. I am completely in love. And then I did get a new bag, and this one isn't a new to me style, but it is like a new bag in terms of my collection. I've owned this bag a couple of times before actually, but I've never got the colour quite right. But then I saw this shade and it was not on my radar at all, but it's so, so pretty. So it's obviously from Chloe. And here it is. So this is the Chloe Mini Marcie. They've released it in this absolutely gorgeous sage green colour. I've never owned anything in this colour before, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, that has the potential to be stunning. And it really is a beautiful, beautiful shade. So I'm sure most of you are probably familiar with this bag by now, because it is definitely not a new style, but opens up like so. You have the straps. And what I've noticed about the newer Mini Marcies is that they're a lot more structured and kind of sturdy feeling. So my first Mini Marcie that I had was quite creased and crinkled, I think intentionally so, around the base, whereas this feels like it's much more padded out and made of a slightly stiffer leather, which I do like. So it has a much smoother, cleaner finish. and it's just a really, really lovely quality bag. It's fairly roomy, you know, it's still a mini bag, but you definitely fit in all your essentials inside. You do have the adjustable strap too, so you have the buckle right there. And then you have that beautiful complementary gold hardware there as well. On the back, completely plain and simple, just a very simple classic satchel style. So I've actually owned this bag a few times. It is one that just kind of keeps coming back into my collection. I wanted to get a white one a few years ago, but I got one on offer and then it had like a big kind of crease on it. So I wanted to get a new one, didn't do exchanges, so I was like, that's fine, I'll return it and buy again. By the time I bought it again or tried to buy it again, it is sold out. I've been waiting for it to come back in stock and on sale ever since. It's literally never happened. So I've kind of given up on a creamy white one. But then I saw this one and I was like, not my radar, but I thought the colour was so pretty. Just like a breath of fresh air in my wardrobe as well. Like I've not had anything this colour before. And I just thought it was gorgeous. I guess time will tell how easy I find to match it, but I'm hoping this is going to go really nicely with, you know, like blues and pinks, just like it's a nice contrast. And I just think the colour is stunning. I do feel like I'm seeing this shade around more and more. APC have also released their Grace bag in a very, very similar colour. And I just think it is the prettiest shade. So I am super happy with it. I know I like the style because I literally own them so many times before. So yeah, fingers crossed the colour works out. But yeah, I think it is beautiful and so perfect for spring. And now for a few dresses. So I saw this and I was like, oh, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm loving at the moment. Just a good stretchy knit. I feel like the silhouette is very sleek. And this is basically a short sleeve version of my Reese/Karen Millen dress, which I like so much. So it's kind of a sweater dress that you can position how you want, but this is a short sleeve version of it. So flattering. It kind of sucks you in the right places, but it doesn't cling too much, which is definitely not what I'm about these days. And I just thought this was so, so great. Very, very happy with it. It is a rib design, but it's like quite a thick rib knit, if that makes sense. So it doesn't feel too winter heavy or anything like that. It's just a really lovely design. There's a ton of stretch, which is very, very welcome for me. The more stretch there is, the more longevity I think I'm gonna have out of it. And I just thought this was super chic, very, very sleek looking, and yeah, I just feel great in this, like really, really gorgeous and just so unbelievably elegant. And then this dress is a long sleeve knit number, but it's much more of a thinner style, so I think it's going to be absolutely perfect for spring. This one you can kind of choose how you want to wear it. So you can wear it kind of properly as a little cap sleeve, but you can wear it also off the shoulder as well. You can do it as a midway point, like it's quite flexible in terms of actually how you wear it. And then the actual body is a knit design, but it's a very, very thin knit, so it doesn't feel kind of wintry at all. Like it feels very appropriate for spring. You have this really nice kind of crisscross effect. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. I will try and do a close-up on the camera. And I just thought this was so nice. Again, a lot of stretch. It's very, very flowy, and it's actually a two-layer one. So you have the overlay right here, but then you also have that lining too. The lining is very soft, so it feels very nice against your skin. A really pretty navy blue color. And I just felt great in this. Like I thought it was a really nice kind of flexible option. You can kind of style it how you want to, and just super nice for this transitional time of year where, you know, it's not quite spring and warm yet, but it's getting there. And I just think something like this is so perfect. And then I got this dress, which I loved so much that I actually got it twice. So I got it in the black and I also got it in this really pretty kind of, it's like a turquoise colour, I guess it's like a light blue, but it's so, so lovely. It is a puff sleeve one. I always love a good puff sleeve, but I generally don't like them to feel like too exaggerated. I don't want it to feel like I'm wearing a costume, whereas I feel like this is just right. Like you do have the volume in the sleeve, but it doesn't feel too exaggerated, so that's not wearable. And the design is just the prettiest thing ever. So you have this kind of sweetheart neckline with this tie detail right there. It is an open back and then it just zips up, but you also have this tie right there as well. So you can kind of cinch in right under the bust, so it's very, very flattering. You have this lovely flowy skirt as well, and then it has one tier right at the bottom. So it is so much fun to wear. I feel like it looks great in the black. It also looks really lovely as a little pop of colour. And I just thought this was the most charming little dress. Like, again, so perfect for spring. I think this would be ideal for Easter as well. I'm hoping it will still fit by Easter. And yeah, I just thought this was so lovely and so much fun to wear as well. And then I have two pieces here which I'm planning on wearing together, but they're not actually like meant to go together. So they are from separate brands, but I thought they worked beautifully. So they're both knit pieces, but they're not super kind of thick textures, so not good for the dead of winter at all, but perfect for this time of year where, you know, we are transitioning into spring, so you want lighter layers, but it isn't like super warm outside. So I have this really nice knit top, and it's just a very simple classic black knit. So you have these puff sleeves which aren't too exaggerated, they just add a little bit of interest and detail. And then apart from that, it is just a nice stretchy knit top that is warm, but it isn't kind of super thick and chunky, like not what you want at this time of year. And my favourite part is that you have this little pearl detail right there, which I just thought was so charming and lovely, you know, just a little bit of added detail, nothing too crazy. I do think this would work perfectly with jeans as well, but I'm planning on wearing it with this skirt. Again, this is a knit fabric, but there is a ton of stretch and it's not super thick, so you're not going to overheat. It's not going to feel like it's just inappropriate for this time of year. It's just kind of perfect. My favourite thing though is this side slit. So you have this contrast stitching detail right there, which I just thought was so cool. It adds a little bit of interest, but it's nothing too crazy. And I wanted basics that I could wear with other things I could mix and match, but I could wear together as well. I don't have a ton of meetings these days, but I did want something fairly smart, but I don't have so many that I wanted the items to be only for that. And I think these items kind of work really nicely in terms of, you know, I could wear this out on a date night, but it also looks professional enough that I can wear it to a meeting as well. And yeah, I just think this is so gorgeous, very comfortable, and I love the combination. And then last but not least, I have this absolutely stunning flutter sleeve dress, and I thought this would be the perfect thing for Easter. I know it's a little way away, but I am so excited for Easter this year. I'm hoping I can do an Easter egg hunt for Leo. I'm not sure if he's going to be old enough, but I'm hoping he's going to get it because I just think it would be so much fun. And I just thought this was the prettiest thing. So it has a really lovely watercolor print all over, but you also have these kind of confetti dots as well, just to add a little bit of texture. And I thought this was so charming and lovely. It's not maternity, but there is quite a lot of room, so I do think it's going to grow with me. You have a tie with it as well, so you can really cinch in the waist, so it creates a bit more of a flattering silhouette. And it's not too crazy short either. Even with my bump kind of hiking things up, I don't feel like it's too short, and I just think it's the loveliest thing. So I was super excited to find this. I can't wait for Easter. I think it's going to be so great, and yeah, just the prettiest springtime dress. So that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, I will make sure to link everything down below in the description section if you wanted to check anything out. I will put my size in, but I'll also put my previous sizes for reference as well, just so you know where I sized up. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.